Hello everybody, this is RJ Epic here, and welcome to another day where we're going to have 2 days of 12 days of comics. We're going to have day 5 and 6 going on right here, and we are back with another comics in slash review. And as you can see right here, we're going to be doing something special today, and something I wasn't sure I was going to do for a while. And we're going to be starting a comics in and reviewing my Walking Deads. That is right, and we're starting with issue 100, the groundbreaking issue that this was, and this is Something to Fear, part 4 of that story. Yeah, I think you all know what happens in this issue. There will be major spoilers, so I'm warning you right here. If you haven't read the comic or are watching the show and don't want to know what could possibly happen, then do not watch this, or go read the comic and then watch this. But whatever. Or wait until whatever. Holy crap, this bag is beat up. So we have the third print in here and the first print in. They're both in great condition. This bag is in horrible condition though. But there's nothing I can do about that because I don't have any extra bags. And since this is already open, I'm going to be looking with the first print in just because I don't want to touch the other one anymore. Maybe ruin it. These are in great condition, so I don't want to mess them up at all. I don't know what your day 6 video will be, if it's going to be another one of these or not, but I was planning on it, but whatever. This is a bigger book than I thought, crap. So previously we had, they have a previously section all in these. The group mourned the loss of Abraham. Glenn convinced Maggie to move to Hilltop. Rick recruited a small team to inform the Hilltop community of Negan's attack. Suspecting the timing would work in his favor, he was wrong. So we go to the small group of survivors. Don, any particular reason we'd wait a full day before going in? He's like, because I said so, because you. And then Dwight is like, there's no reason to be rude. Oh, for sakes, enough. And he's like, fine, whatever. Come this time tomorrow, we'll be knee deep in blood and thunder. These pitiful fucks won't know what to hit them. And then we go back to Andrea. He's like, and then Spencer asks, are you doing that again? And she's like, I keep finding myself up here. Been happening all day. Not the safest move, I know, but I think when I come up here and I don't get shot at, it means they're really not out there. Spencer's like, so I saw you with Rick, and she's like, Spencer, don't, and he's like, no, I'm happy for you. Then we go to Eugene, mourning, everybody is kind of mourning over Abraham, and then we go to Eric and, we go to Eric and friggin', Aaron, and they're, counting the bullets, and they have, and all that, and they literally have nothing. Then we go back to Andrea and Spencer. She's like, you can keep me company while I finish my rounds. It's been pretty boring so far. Okay, then we go to the group that is informing Alexandria of their arrival and everything. And of Negan's attack, not their arrival. And Carl asks, what's going on? Shouldn't we be there already? You said a little after lunchtime. Rick's like, Carl, sit back, put a seatbelt on, whatever. Jen drops in, he's like, not to pile on, but you did say this drive would be shorter. We lost. And Rick's like, no, I recognize this area. We're on the right road. I guess we were just going faster when we had Jesus with us. Then Michonne's like, we're not gonna make it. Yeah. And Maggie's like, I didn't think we'd be spending the night on the road. You sure we can't make it there today? Then Glenn's like, well, we'll be fine. I've done this before, and we won't be more than a couple hours away in the morning. Oh, yeah, you'll be fine, whatever. Then we go back to Heath saying, we've got headlights, plenty of gas. We could keep going for tonight. We definitely get there before morning. And Rick's like, no, too risky. What if something happens on the road that holds us up even more? The only thing worse than setting up camp for the night is doing it in an area you could be right in the middle of anything. Michonne said, we should stop now, just a bit of daylight left. We can scan the area, make sure it's safe, blah, 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 prepare for night, and keep first watch. So they're going to be keeping watches, they're going to stop on the road. This is the thing that bugs me with this book. It seems like anytime they go for a drive, and they can drive for the night, it's not that dangerous. Like, literally, they stop. And then something bad usually happens with that. They should just keep driving through the night. Who cares? People did it before the zombie apocalypse. Why can't they do it again? Or the walker apocalypse, whatever. So now to stop, Michonne's keeping first walk. Rick asks, is it going to be okay? And then he's like, we skip some stuff. And he's like, thanks for everything. I don't think I've ever said thanks. And she's like, I figured you keep me alive was our way of saying thanks. Keeping each other alive was a way of saying thanks. You know this is a fucking disaster, right? I know. She's not. And then Rick's like, now I'm worried about getting back before Andrea panics and sends search party. I'll leave you in a few hours, blah blah blah. We'll be out the road at dawn. We see him going in. Rick gets in. He sees Glenn. He's like, oh hey, trouble sleeping? He's like, yeah, just thinking about life on the hilltop, the baby, all that. My mind is racing. I'm going to miss the hell out of you, but I am really happy for you. Congrats on the kid. Oh god, I'm getting emotional. I'm just kidding. It's weird, you know, how fast things are changing. I can't stop thinking about tomorrow. I never used to do that. Oh, Maggie's awake hearing him too. Then we go back to Michonne killing a walker. And she's like, perimeter's clear now. And Rick's like, oh, okay, my turn. I'll see you in the morning. Ready to go at first light? Yep. Yeah. We go to the Rick sitting on top, having a look out. He's like falling asleep, and then we see this net slowly going up, and that's when shit starts hitting the fan. And he's grabbed by the neck, and he wud right into the ground. It's like, it's one thing to watch for meat puppets. They're too stupid, don't know how to be quiet. Different with people, right, boys? Yep, Mike, call Negan and the rest. Here we go, he's calling for Negan, and their call is a gunshot. And everybody gets out of the fan like, what the? They're like, you can maybe kill a few of us, but I wouldn't. Oh, here comes the army. We get to see not even all the Saviors. This is not even all of them. This is a lot of people. This is the group called the Saviors. If you're watching the show, those are the people that we have getting introduced to in the second half of the season. So this is why I said major spoilers, because this material is some material that might be used in the second half of season 6. And I'm not so sure, but we are going to be seeing the Saviors, so I don't know. And we are going to be seeing Negan, as we already know too. Oh baby, we pissing our pants yet? Woo! Here is Negan, and he's kind of taunting out, and it's going to be PP Pants City here real soon. Which one of you picks the leader? And then this Lockie's like, it's this one, he's the guy. He's like, hi, Rick, isn't it? I'm Negan, and I do not appreciate you killing my man. Also, when I sent my man to kill your man for killing my man, you killed more of my man. Not cool. Not fucking cool. You got no fucking idea how not fucking cool that is. But I imagine you'll be up to speed shortly, yeah? So you're just going to so regret costing me a few minutes. But yes, you will. Okay, we go on with more taunting. She's like, see, this new world order. I'm in charge, blah, blah, blah. So give me your shit or I will kill you. You work for me now, blah, blah, blah. I know that's a mighty big, nasty pill to swallow, but you most certainly will. Blah, 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 blah. You're screwed even more. You don't give me what I want. And what is half your crap? That's too much. If that's too much, make fine or steal more. It'll all even out eventually. Otherwise, like, oh, next time someone comes to your door, you let us in. Understand? It's like, no answer. Well, you didn't really think you were going to get through this without getting punched tonight, did you? Line them up. Ooh, we're lining them up. On your knees. Don't move. I don't want to kill any of you. Let me make that clear right from the get-go. I want you working for me, and you can't do that well if you're dead, now can you? I'm not growing a garden, but you killed my men. A whole goddamn lot of them. More than I feel comfortable with. For that, you gotta pay. So I'm gonna beat the holy hell out of you with my bat, out of one of you with the bat, who I call Lucille. Lucille has barbed wire wrapped around the end of her. It's awesome. So it's really just a matter of picking which one of you gets the honor. Mommy? That was Sophia. Well, that's just precious. My little heart is breaking. Mother and child, especially the mother too hot to have a child that old. No way I can kill you. And he's like, I can't kill you, Carl, because he doesn't know his name, but he can't kill Carl because his story's not over. And you could just cry a little bit. I can't kill you before your story ends. Too interesting. Not you. I'm a lot of things, but I never want to be called racist. No way. You're off limits. That's the Glenn. Same race card with Heath. And he's like, my mind, there's a lot of things I'd like to do to you, and killing you's at the absolute bottom of that list. Still on it, though. And then he's like, you, to Rick, how stupid do you think I am? You're practically invincible. You're missing a hand, for God's sake. And you're the leader. What have these people seen you live through? I bet they worship you. I'm not going to turn you into a martyr. The name of the game is breaking you in front of them. I'll slide my down your throat and make you thank me for it, and then they'll all fall in line. He's like, I simply can't decide. And he's like, I got an idea. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Yes, he's doing eeny, meeny, miny, mo. So we go to eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a tiger by the toe. If he hollers, let him go. My mother told me to pick the very best one, and you are it. Bring him up. Oh, Glenn has been chosen. I think everybody knows about this, but this is where all the Walking Dead fans cry. It's like, Maggie! No, Maggie! No, please! You can't, don't do this, you can't. You have 50 men surrounding you. 50. Sit down right now, or you all die. Anyone moves at all, anyone moves at all, cut the boy's other eye out and feed it to the girl. If you can breathe, you can blink. Rick, you can cry. You're all going to be doing that. Yeah, even Carl's crying. He's like, then Glenn's like, please don't. Also, it was Maggie who said Rick. Oh, and there's the first hit. Holy, he's taking it like a champ. Ma. Oh God, he's stuttering. He's trying to say. Oh, we go see all the reactions of the people. Michonne's the only one not crying, I think. He's like, you in there, buddy? I just don't know. Seems like you're trying to speak, but you just took a hell of a hit. I cracked your skull so much that your eye popped out. It's grossish. I don't think... And he's like, Maggie! His eye did pop out. Oh my God. Then he hits him again. Crack right across the face. And that's where we kind of lose Glenn. Forever. He falls to the ground with a thump. Rick says, mouth wide open in shock. I think Michonne started to cry. You bunch of pussies, I'm just getting started. Lucilla's thirsty. Crack. Spuck. Splag. Lucilla's a vampire bat. We just witnessed the death of Glenn. This is our way to celebrate Christmas, am I right? Oh, I never noticed how his face is still kind of intact here. His eyes out of his head. Dang. His face is still kind of intact. This, what? Was the joke that bad? Rick is crying so much. I'm going to kill you. He's like, I'm sorry, I didn't quite catch that. Speak up. Not today, not tomorrow, but I will kill you, says Rick. He's like, no, you won't. Your best chance is right now. Stand up, put a knife in my throat, drive an axe into my face. Go ahead. As soon as my body hits the floor, my saviors will kill you people until your insides are outside. Worse than your little Asian friend, for sure. It's like, in fact, you want to keep acting tough. I've got I still need to break you, and I'll have a few of my boys run a train on you, boy. Got at least a few here that'd be into that sort of thing. Want to test me? You smacks him? Well, do you? Ram punched him. I know this is hard for you. You've been the king for so damn long, Boston. You've been in charge We came on working together. That's all over now. Gone, dead, blah, blah, blah. It's time for something new. Everything has changed, Rick. Things are going to be different. You're going to turn into a whole new world. It didn't have to be such a painful birth. You made it that way. I just hope for your sake you finally realize how things work and where you stand in all this. Things have changed, Rick. Whatever you had going for you, that's over. You answer me, you fight me, you belong to me. Welcome to a brand new beginning, you sorry. We'll come for your first offering in 1 week. Until then, ta-ta. Okay, so that was the emotional issue of The Walking Dead number 100. Probably the saddest issue, and in a way, it was a pretty controversial issue because people loved Glenn. There's also going to be a warning in the title of this video, probably for graphic content, because I really did show the graphic content of how much Glenn got screwed up there. So yeah, that was the introduction to Negan. So that was the first appearance of Negan. That was the death of Glenn. This issue is literally one of the probably most valuable, not the most valuable, but a pretty valuable issue in terms of Walking Dead. Because, yeah, and I have 2 covers to it, so I'm proud of that. But, I'm just, wow. I'm gonna rate this issue. This issue, will get a 9.7. This issue was amazing. What a great introduction to Negan. If Glenn had to go out, that was the way I would like him to go out. And yeah, that's basically it. So anyway, I want to thank you all for watching. Thank you for coming to the 12 Days of Comics, Day 5. Day 6 will be coming later today. Probably right away if everything goes right. But right now, I'm just going to say peace, and I'll see you all later.